Thank you. The question is that on the one hand we say that, hey, don't be greedy, right? If you become greedy, then it destroys everybody. This is not good. And then on the other hand, we say that you will get the maximum happiness, right? This would be the greatest of the greed. Answer is no. In fact, keep in mind that everyone has the right to be happy. To seek happiness, there's nothing wrong in it. To seek happiness at the cost of somebody else's happiness, that is when we go wrong. That is a greedy. Greedy means that selfishness, selfish, being selfish, seeking the happiness, the maximum thing for yourself at the cost of somebody else. That is greed. Whereas there's nothing wrong for you to become a rich person. There's nothing wrong for you to become a happy person. There's nothing wrong you to become the most brilliant person in the world. There's nothing wrong. When do we go wrong is when we try to outshine, when we try to excel ourselves and try to pull down others. That is when we fall under the trap of greed. Okay, so now to make greater sense of this, say the greed is the one which expects the maximum and which gets the minimum. Greed is the one which expects the maximum for yourself and which actually gets you the minimum. This is greed. Greed can end yourself up into jails, in prisons, and can risk your life. And you have to live in fear. Greed, for example, some of you may not have heard this, but many of you heard this already. His Holiness put it so beautifully. People out of greed, they risk their health to make money. I want more money, risk their health and make more money. And then when they lose health, then they give up their money. They give up the money to get the health back. This is irony. So people say when they become sick, then go to hospital, and the doctors, they charge you like, in Indian rupees, like lakhs and lakhs of rupees, which you earn through sweat, so much effort, and in one day you give all this money to get your health back. Why should you have to? First of all, why should we give up your health? If you give up your health. Don't try to get it back. And once you lose your health, once you become sick, then to get back the health, then you give up your money, right? This is the irony of life. If this is your life, what's the point? Okay, so the point is that greed, if somebody were to define what greed is the one which expects the maximum, but which attracts the minimum, which gives you the minimum. And what is other cherishing? Other cherishing is the one which expects the least and brings you the maximum. This is other cherishing. So greed and the other cherishing. Greed is the selfishness, and the other cherishing is cherishing others to discard your selfishness. So with the other cherishing, you get the maximum. What is the maximum? Infinite happiness. So we talked about, we seek infinite happiness. That is, be kind to yourself. Be wisely kind to yourself. This infinite happiness you will never get from the greed. You will get from cherishing others. You cherish others the most, you will get this maximum happiness which we are seeking. Okay, thank you. Very good question.